is for women who are tired of being overlooked.
Yes.
Underrepresented. And
Absolutely.
Yeah. We have to ask for permission. We will no longer ask for permission to be actively engaged and involved.
No, we won't.
United together as one voice, and that's the voice of unity.
That's right. Say it louder.
Reclaim our positions in this society and take a stand for gender equity because we deserve it. We deserve to be treated with dignity and respect.
It's our right.
In Arizona, we are rewriting history. We are rewriting history where our children will look back and be inspired by the intersectionality that we share united as a collective.
Yes. Yes.
This march is for every black woman and every person of color who is afraid to put their face on literature.
Yeah.
This march is for every mujer who is told to sit back and wait her turn. Yeah. This march is for every indigenous woman who goes unseen and unheard.
Yeah.
This march is for every marginalized, every voices, every underrepresented, and also for those who are ready to get excited for candidates who will represent them in the state.
Yes.
As women, we face a host of barriers, and it is incumbent upon us to interrupt things on site.
Yeah.
We need to interrupt sexism on site.
That's right.
We must interrupt misogyny on
Yes.
We must interrupt any type of sexism, misogyny, and when you see these atrocities take place, it is your duty to stand up and to speak.
Say something.
Your position of power
Yes.
to help the voiceless.
Yes.
And when we talk about intersectionality, I want to be clear about the definition. It is the interconnected nature of the social consciousness as a race and gender and applies to the given individual group, regarded and created as overlapping, and the independent systems that discrimination take advantage of and raise awareness, and we have better with our differences behind us.
Yeah.
This means when I am under attack as a woman,
Yes.
as a black woman, as a confident black woman who speaks up and speaks out as an elected representative, it is incumbent upon you. We don't need allies, we need comrades.
Yes.
To stand up for us, to believe in us, and to ensure that we are not continuing the status quo that we have seen in this state for far too long.
I believe you.
Today is a day when we will uplift and we will raise our voices. And it's also an opportunity for us to sit back and listen. To sit back and listen to the struggles. To sit back and listen to the barriers that individuals face. For us to understand that we have positions of privilege and we need to sit back, shut up, zip our lip, and provide them with the voice to speak on. This is a very important time in our history. And we have an opportunity to rewrite history and to give our children and to give our future something to believe in. It is time that we create the sustainable, healthy communities that we spend so much time sitting in meetings talking about.
Yeah. Action.
When you see someone who is under attack, it is your obligation to use your voice and to step up and speak up. We need you to step up and speak up in the workplace. We need you to step
Say
up and
something.
speak up in the place of worship. We need you to step up and speak up at the grocery store.
Yeah.
We need you to step up and speak up whenever you see anyone who is being treated differently just because of the way they look or just because of how they identify themselves. It is essential that we exercise our power, and not only do we exercise our power by speaking up, we exercise our power by rocking that vote. There are several elections that is coming up this year, and if you are not registered to vote, there's voter registration all around us. We have a special election coming up in March. We have a primary that will be coming up in August the 28th, and we have our general election. Our votes make a difference. You can't be standing here with that pea hat on your head and you ain't making room for your sisters in the struggle. We are better than that.
Yes.
Standing at our Capitol, where we have something when bills are being heard in committee. And if you are not signed up for the Request to Speak system, I encourage you to reach out to the Arizona Advocacy Network and to reach out to other local organizations so that your voice can be heard at that Capitol. But not only does your voice need to be heard, we need to see your faces. And when you don't see representation of women in color, you better make it your duty to step up and speak out and go get them and bring them with you. I want to go over this chat before I get ready to leave you today, but I want to be very, very, very clear. It is very challenging being a woman of color in elected office, because first of all, you got to fight to get in office. And guess what? You got to fight while you are in office. You have to fight on the campaign trail. Ask yourself this: what am I going to do to change the status quo? You either uplifting white supremacy or you doing something to dismantle it. Which one are you? Ask yourself that. Together, we can make this as a more equitable society, but what it's going to take is for us to change policy, practice, and behaviors. As an elected school board member, it is incumbent upon me to empower each and every one of you to go onto your local school district website and to see when your next governing board meeting is being held and attend that governing board meeting. Stand up, and I need you to ask questions. We need to ask why our students of colors are not being slipping through the cracks, but they being pushed out at alarming rates. We are in a crisis in education. We need individuals just like you to start stepping up and to start running for school board and to start running for local politics and local offices, because the resistance is local. The politics is local.
Amen.
I want you to go.
Say it again.
And with me. And it's by Asante Shakur.
Wow.
It is our duty to fight for our freedom.
It is our duty to fight for our freedom.
It is our duty to win.
It is our duty to win.
We must love each other and support each other.
We must love each other and support each other.
We have nothing to lose but our chains.
We have nothing to lose but our chains.
It is our duty to fight for our freedom.
It is our duty to fight for our freedom.
It is our duty to win.
It is our duty to win.
We must love each other and support each other.
We must love each other and support each other.
We have nothing to break but these chains.
We have nothing to break but these chains.
It is our duty to fight for our freedom.
It is our duty to fight for our freedom.
It is our duty to win.
It is our duty to win.
We must love each other and support each other.
We must love each other and support each other.
We have nothing to lose but our chains. Thank you.
Jennifer Longden is a Phoenix-based speaker, writer, and advocate who contributes to policy decisions by serving on the Phoenix Mayor's Neighborhood Advisory Council as chair of the State Independent Living Council of Arizona, vice president of Arizona for Gun Safety, and as chair of the Public Impact Panel for the Christopher and Dana Reeve Foundation. She is former chair of the Phoenix Mayor's Commission on Disability Issues. Longden is a TEDx and Ignite presenter. She has been profiled in Arizona Magazine, The New Times, Salon, Mother Jones, and Rolling Stone. Paralyzed in a random shooting in 2004, Jennifer is an outspoken advocate for people with disabilities and strengthening laws to curb gun violence. Prior to her spinal cord injury, Longden earned 3 black belts in martial arts and was an active hiker and scuba diver. She is the mother of a Sun Devil, a rabid hockey fan devoted to the Arizona Coyotes, and is known to enjoy her fair share of locally brewed craft beer. Please give a warm welcome to my friend, Jennifer Longden.
Up there. I'm a full-time wheelchair user. I can't quite make it to the stage, and we just heard Chanel talk about how important it is that you see our voice, and I want to make sure you know it's even more important that you hear our voice. I will be heard today, even if I can't make it on the stage.
We hear you.
Hello, you warrior queens. We came here last year to protest the aggressively regressive agenda that our Girther-in-Chief brought with him to Washington. We came to draw the line and warn those looking to take our country backwards that we would not sit quietly and allow the dismantling of the inclusive democracy we've been building for the past 250 years. Last year, I spoke from the stage about intersectionality. Don't drop that banner. Put that banner right back up. Thank you. Last year, I talked about that intersectionality and I dropped some hard truths, overlaying disability on top of those issues that most impact women, our economy, the education of our children, the strength of our communities, and the impact of sexual assault and domestic violence on our families and our own lives. You heard me with love, and work is being done to make changes, and we are working to include the most invisible and the largest minority bloc in our nation, people with disabilities. So thank you to all of our allies for the miles we've come so far. Look at what we've accomplished together in this past year. We came together in the fight for health care. Who can forget the women with disabilities who risk their own well-being to protect the ACA? Carried us all this summer and changed the tenor of media coverage